Okay, here is how to use our favorite database, UniProt, to compare the relatedness between different species. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to search for a protein that I know is common and exists in pretty much all species, and that's hemoglobin beta. So hemoglobin is what allows the red blood cells to carry oxygen, and beta is just the specific protein that I'm looking for. And I'm going to hit search. So what I get is 48,000 results. This case here, it tells me that this one's found in humans. This one's found in rats. This one's found in the mouse. We got one in the cow. So I want to show you, we're going to look specifically for hemoglobin subunit beta. This one says beta 2. This one says beta 1. But this Bos Taurus bovine one says beta. So I want to compare the human and a cow. So when I select them, I'm going to hit add. This is my little basket. And you're going to see up here, however many I've added to my basket is going to appear here. If you want to search for something specific, like I also want to compare a chicken, I go and I add the chicken. I'm going to go over here, and here's all the species I've added to my basket. So first things first, you're going to compare them in groups of 2. So I'm going to compare the chicken to the human. I've selected 2. When I do that, I'm going to hit align. This is going to pop up, and all I need to do is hit run align. So it's going to show you all the ones you've done in the past 7 days. So these are ones I completed earlier. And we're going to wait now while this runs. Sometimes it can take a few minutes, so don't panic. Okay, it shows completed. So when it shows completed, we're going to hit this link right here. And now I have lots of data to work with. So what I see here is the amino acid sequence for the chicken and the human. Chicken and human, chicken, human. And this is showing us methionine as our start codon. And then everywhere that it's purple is a commonality between the sequence. So the MVH is conserved between chickens and humans. What I'm going to do is go to the percent identity matrix. It says 100% here because the chicken is 100% the same as a chicken. 100% the same human with human. What I see here is that a human and a chicken are 69.39% identical, meaning we share 69.39% of the amino acid sequence in that gene. And there's about 30% that's different. Okay, so you're going to write that down and save that. What I'm going to do now is go back to my basket. I'm going to select now the human and the cow. And I'm going to hit align, go through the waiting process again. I'm going to run the align. That was fast. Okay. So now we're going to click here. We're going to see that the M and the 8 and the V here that the human has, the cow doesn't have. Their methionine start codon sequence actually starts two amino acids later. So let's check our identity matrix. So humans and cows, we share 84.14% of our gene sequence for the hemoglobin gene. So let me show you one other important thing we can do with this database. This time I'm going to select the chicken, the human, and the cow. This time I'm going to hit align again, align the three sequences. Okay, again, we're going to click right here, but this time we're actually, now we can see all three sequences lined up where all three sequences are the same. We're going to hit tree this time. And what this is going to give us is a phylogenetic tree showing how recently these species separated from each other. So not very closely related, any of them. So these all split off each other a long time ago. Let me add the chicken, the human, cow, a bat, and a crocodile. See if we can get a little bit better of phylogenetic tree. Okay, going to tree. Okay, so now we have a great phylogenetic tree. We see that the cow is separated up here by itself. We have the human and the bat. So the human and the bat are more closely related than the human and the cow and the bat and the cow. And then off on its own branch over here is the chicken and the crocodile. So this tells us how closely related something is. So these guys share more similarity than these guys do. And that's something cool you can do with the UniProt and put in any gene you want and any species you can find data for and compare their relatedness.